All right, let's be honest. Historically, Hollywood actors doing British accents can go very, very wrong.
There he is, in that cold, heartless bank day after day, hemmed in by mounds of cold, heartless money.
Okay, but look, sometimes they absolutely smash it.
Yes. Tell me, is it 1 in 4 marriages that ends in divorce now, or 1 in 3?
So today, we're going to break down what makes a great British accent and what you can learn from these Hollywood performances. From Meryl Streep to Renée Zellweger, we're going to analyse the very best of Hollywood so you can improve your British English pronunciation today. By the way, if you haven't met me before, my name is Teacher Tom, and I help English learners like you master the language and culture of the UK, so you can feel more confident, sound more natural, and truly thrive in an English-speaking world. I've been teaching for 17 years all around the world, in the UK, Spain, Argentina, Hong Kong, and now here on YouTube. And it's my passion for sharing the words and sounds of real British English that led me to create a free online pronunciation course for you guys. It's called How to Speak with a British Accent, and it's for anyone wanting to improve their British English pronunciation. There are videos, quizzes, practice exercises, all inside the course, and there's a fun little community too. So if you want to enroll for free and get instant access, the link is in the description below. So let's start with vowel sounds, because they are a key factor in determining the sound of someone's spoken English. The sound. We begin with American actor Meryl Streep playing Margaret Thatcher in The Iron Lady. This is a truly magnificent performance. If you close your eyes, I swear you think it was Maggie Thatcher herself. Now we're going to focus on the way she says the sound.
We will stand on principle, or we will not stand at all.
Can you hear it? On, not. Let's play it again.
We will stand on principle, or we will not stand at all.
So what did Meryl Streep do there to sound so British? Well, she made the sound. Now, how do we make that sound? Well, your tongue needs to be super relaxed. Like, take it to a tropical island, give it a pina colada, tell it to chill out, kind of relaxed. So the tip of your tongue is sitting just behind your bottom teeth, and the lips are narrow and open. No. Your lips should be narrow and open. Now we're going to find this sound on words with an O, an A, and an OU. Repeat after me. Hot. Want. Cough. Let's do a practice sentence. I'll say it once and you repeat it after me. Do you want some hot water? It's important to say that Meryl Streep is speaking with conservative received pronunciation. Now this is considered to be very posh. Only really a handful of people, a small minority of Brits actually speak like this. But funnily enough, most examples that we're going to look at today have this accent. I guess Hollywood really loves a posh Brit. All right, it's your turn to be Meryl Streep or Margaret Thatcher. Listen and repeat her example sentence. We'll do it twice.
We will stand on principle, or we will not stand at all. We will stand on principle, or we will not stand at all.
Now I just want to show you how Meryl Streep would normally say the sound on words like on, not, office, and King Kong. Listen to her natural accent.
Oh, auditioning, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, that was for King Kong. And his son had seen me in a play. I went up to the top of the Gulf and Western building, like the 33rd floor, and he had this amazing office that looked all over Manhattan.
It's so different, right? So she's saying on, not, King Kong. Very different sounds. Okay, let's move on to the sound. Now, our next triumphant British accent is by Peter Dinklage in Game of Thrones. His rock-solid RP accent is very convincing, and that's in part down to his vowel sounds. One in particular that I wanted to look at is the long R sound, which is the cornerstone of any posh British accent.
What the hell do you know about being a bastard? All dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes.
Okay, did you hear the way he said bastard there with that R sound? It's actually a great clip because we can contrast it with Kit Harington, who uses the northern articulation of bastard, which is with that ah sound. So you've got bastard from Peter Dinklage and bastard from Kit Harington. Let's hear it said side by side.
Bastard, 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 bastard.
Okay, so how did Peter Dinklage say the R sound? Well, you relax your tongue again with a tip just behind the bottom teeth. You open your lips quite wide and then you make the sound from the back of your mouth. Ah. Ah. It's a long sound. Ah. Ah. Now you'll find the R sound on an A after a TH, an F, an S, or an N. Repeat these words after me. Bath. Staff. Class. Dance. Okay, let's do a full sentence. I'll say it once and you repeat it. I've got a dance class at 1:30. Alright, it's your turn to be Tyrion Lannister. Listen and repeat his example sentence. You'll hear the R sound on laugh, and we'll do it twice.
But who needs wealth when you can make a woman laugh? But who needs wealth when you can make a woman laugh?
T sound. Right, we've been Margaret Thatcher, we've been Tyrion Lannister. Now it's time we checked out the brilliant Emma Stone in Cruella.
It's not, Estella. That's the past. I'm Cruella.
There she uses the two pronunciation features we've already looked at. The O and the R are not and past. Listen again.
It's not, Estella. That's the past. I'm Cruella.
Honestly, this accent is so on point. It's a masterpiece. Let's hear her articulate the T sound.
So you go to parties and you take pictures and you print gossip.
Okay, so this is another cornerstone of a British English accent, and the two examples there of the true T sound, which is synonymous with received pronunciation. To make the true T sound, the tip of the tongue should be touching the alveolar ridge. That's the roof of the mouth. Then you drop the tongue down quite quickly as you breathe out. T, T, T. We find the true T sound on the beginning, middle, and end of words. Repeat after me. Top. Little. Bat. Alright, let's do a full sentence. Repeat after me. Which butter is better for spreading on toast? Alright, good job. Now I want to also think about the stress and intonation that she uses. Now what she really does fantastically is add stress into her sentences, just like any posh RP speaker might do. She actually reminds me a lot of British actor Joanna Lumley in her stress and the way she uses intonation. There's a lot of heavy stress on individual words. So party, pictures, gossip. Okay, are you ready to become Cruella? Have fun with it. Remember those stressed words. She'll say it twice and you repeat.
So you go to parties and you take pictures and you print gossip. So you go to parties and you take pictures and you print gossip.
Now I've got to remind you, these are all examples of received pronunciation. So I tried to find good examples of American actors doing regional accents, and it was like tumbleweed out there, honestly. But if you want to hear a Cockney accent done badly, let me introduce to you Don Cheadle from Ocean's 11.
Hang on, are you accusing me of booby trapping? Oh, it's terrific. It'll be nice working with proper villains again.
Now I don't know where the accent is from, but it's definitely the heir to Dick Van Dyke's throne. Now if you want to see my top 10 list of terrible Hollywood British accents, you can watch this video right here. Now, I did, however, find one good British accent that wasn't RP, and that's Johnny Depp in Finding Neverland.
That wasn't a lie, Peter. That was your mother's hope.
Now, Johnny Depp does a really great job of capturing a soft, subtle Scottish accent. One of the distinct features of his accent is the tapped R sound on Peter and mother. So it sounds more like Peter, mother. It's common in some Scottish English accents to tap the R sound. Now it's made by tapping the tip of your tongue against the alveolar ridge. That's the roof of the mouth, remember? So as you release the tongue down, that's when you release the airflow. Peter, Peter. That's my attempt. Now, unlike most English accents, Scottish accents are rhotic, which means that the R sound is produced on words like bar, better, and later. So in RP, it would be bar, better, later. In Johnny Depp's Scottish accent, it would be bar, better, later. That's my very bad Scottish accent. Let's listen to Johnny Depp saying it again.
That wasn't a lie, Peter. That was your mother's hope.
Okay, it's time to witness the greatest British accent by a Hollywood star of all time. We've heard some great ones so far, but this, for me, is at the top.
Welcome to the launch of Kafka's Motorbike, the greatest book of our time.
Now you'll notice she's using all the pronunciation features that we've looked at today. The O sound, the R sound, the true T sound, her stress and intonation are so natural.
One of the top 30 books of our time, anyway. At least. And here to introduce it properly.
Here in her British RP accent, she used the J sound on the D. So it's introduce. Whereas in her native Texan accent, she would say introduce. So when you have a D followed by an U sound, Brits would say Jew. Whereas Americans would say do. So in British English, the bus is due in 10 minutes. In American English, the bus is due in 10 minutes.
And here to introduce it properly.
Now we might also find it on words like YouTube, where Brits would use the ch sound and Americans would say to. He's a YouTuber in British English, he's a YouTuber in American English. All right. It's time to become Bridget Jones. Here's a short clip where she uses some of the pronunciation features we looked at today. I want you to listen, repeat exactly what she says as naturally as you can. We're going to do it twice.
And you really needn't bother. I already feel like an idiot most of the time anyway. And you really needn't bother. I already feel like an idiot most of the time anyway.
Now this is just a tiny part of British English pronunciation. There is so much more I could talk about, but I simply haven't got time here, which is why I created my free training for you. Enroll on my online course, How to Speak with a British Accent, and get a deeper understanding of the key pronunciation features of British English. If you're looking to improve your pronunciation, the link is in the description below. And before you go, I want you to tell me, who have I left off my list of excellent British accents by Hollywood stars? Is there someone that needs to be mentioned? Let me know in the comments below. All right, this is Teacher Tom from London saying goodbye.